Hi, I'm George, and I'll be showing you how to get rid of some of those extra blocks that you always collect when you're working in Minecraft. And a special thanks to Gar for a couple of the ideas I've used in this video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share as well, and also subscribe. Hit that bell icon for notifications of my new videos, and take a look at my channel for more Minecraft stuff. Okay, let's get to it. As you're working along in Minecraft, you're going to be getting just a lot of blocks. And what I like to do is use as much of that as I can and make it into better blocks possibly, or some other kind of something else which is more useful in the game. And then the final stuff that you still have you can't get rid of, there's a way of tossing that out and just getting rid of it completely. Let me show you just a few ideas on this. First off, right over here, this is the kind of thing that happens pretty quickly as you're working in Minecraft. You begin building lots of chests and filling them up with lots and lots of stuff, like all this cobblestone in here. Now we can turn cobblestone into stone and then turn that into smooth stone. And that's one of the solutions. Now everything I'm doing in here is going to be based on a basic setup that I showed in a previous video. Let's just take a quick look at that over here. It's inside my house. And way over here against this back wall. Real simple structure up here. We have a furnace in the middle and hoppers like that. The top chest up there is for putting in cobblestone. This chest holds coal or charcoal, and that fires the furnace, and then that converts the cobblestone into regular stone and drops it down into this storage chest right down here. I've been using this to smelt iron ore into iron. Same basic principle. You have one block that you want to convert into a better block, and this will help you to automate that process. Now you can take this a step further. Let's go back outside again. And way back around, back outside again over here. And there we go. Let's now take a look at this stacked version up here. The very top, you can see it way up there, all the way down to this chest. It's exactly like what I had set up inside the house. There's your furnace. The top chest up there holds your materials to smelt. The second chest holds your fuel. There's a furnace, and the hopper drops it into this chest. Now at this point, I've added a second set right below that, hopper into a second furnace, and then that second furnace is fueled by this hopper over here and drops down into this final chest down below. Now this allows you to do double processing. Let's say I'm working with that cobblestone right here. If you process cobblestone once, you get regular stone. It's a lot nicer, but if you process it a second time, you get smooth stone, which is a really nice looking building material. So to get this and do it all in one shot, that's what you use a setup like this for. Pretty easy to do, but again, it's pretty tall as well. As you can see it up there. Way down at the bottom down here will come down, and this will finish up with your nice smooth stone. Let's see how this works. I'll just go up to the top. Let's open that up, and I'll put some coal in that. And then let's go a bit further. And in this one right here, that also gets some coal. There we go. And then at the very top, I'll put some cobblestone way up there at the very top of the whole thing. Notice how it's dropping the cobblestone now right down into that furnace. And then that will drop it down into the chest right here. The hopper underneath that will then drop that into the next furnace. And at the very bottom, we should be getting that smooth stone. Let's just see how we're doing. I'll open this one up. Nothing in there at the moment. It's just dropping straight down. And down here, there we go. There's the smooth stone coming at the bottom. So we're taking cobblestone and going right into smooth stone by using this double furnace. Again, very easy to do, very easy to set up. Okay, the next idea over here is going to be using this. This is a composter. Composters are easy to make. Let me just show you that really fast here. You just grab the crafting table. There we go. And I'm going to grab some slabs and just bring down some of these things. Then go inside here, take your slabs, and then just make kind of a bucket shape. Like that. There you go. And that gives you a composter. So they're very easy to craft. Okay, once you have that right over here, you can take this and then put all kinds of plant material in there and use that to make bone meal. It's a great way to get rid of saplings, great way to make a lot of bone meal, which is the best fertilizer, of course, for your plants. Let's just grab a whole bunch of saplings in here. I'll just do that. Now with this, you just toss them in. It takes a whole lot, and there's some bone meal right there. Let's toss in some more. Now it takes about 30 to do this. Still stand here for a long time, just tossing in saplings like that until you get your bone meal out of it. But you can automate that process also using that standard hopper, which is right over here. So we put a chest on top, a hopper underneath right into your composter, and then that feeds into another hopper, and then right down here into a chest, and there's the bone meal. Let's just go ahead and we'll do this one. I'll just open this up. Let's put the saplings in there. They're dropping down right now, right into that hopper, and then right from the hopper right into the composter. The composter has to fill up. Once it fills up, it will then drop down through here. So it takes 30 of those to drop down before you get one bone meal out of that. We already gained 2. There's one more. So it goes pretty fast, as you can see. And because we have that chest on top, you can put a whole bunch of stuff up here. Anything that's plant-based can be tossed into here, and that will then give you that bone meal, which is a great fertilizer for getting your plants to grow much more quickly. Okay, the last one of these devices over here that's set up using a hopper is this one. This is a hopper storage system. You can go real fancy on this, and I'll do a fancier video later on showing you how you can also do sorting with hoppers. But right now we'll just stick with the basic one. And that's just taking one hopper up here, you toss everything into here, and then it fills up all of your storage down below. So it's a real great way just to have mass storage where you only have to have one place to place it into each time. Okay, the basic setup in here is you have a series of these hoppers right here on top of your N1, and notice that the N1 is above the ground down here. It's not on top of anything. So this then has a chest on top. You put your stuff in that chest on top. It feeds in from this hopper to this hopper because hoppers will feed into hoppers first. So it goes over to here. And then from here, it's going to see if there are any hoppers underneath. And behind these chests, let's just go on here to the back side. I have hoppers on the back side. So this hopper feeds down into here and then down into here. If these are full, it then goes over here and does the same thing. So it's going to feed the bottom one first and then to the top. Once that fills up, it then moves on to the next. You can make this as long as you want and as tall as you want. It's really expandable. Okay, so now see how this is done. I'll get rid of all this stuff. There's all that excess stuff in there. Don't need any of that. There we go. Let's just sweep that up quickly, get that out of the way. Okay, so for this, you want to have your top row set up first. Now, it doesn't matter what you use in here. I'll just start with a little stack right there of cobblestone. And then right here, we can take our hopper, and I got one right in there. Just put a hopper right there, and the hopper feeds into that stone. We'll be taking the stone out in just a moment. Now put a hopper on the side here. Now to add hoppers onto hoppers, you have to hold the shift key down, so go into sneak mode, just like that. And then click on that, and it adds in additional hoppers off to the side. And that's all we need for that bit. Okay, let's go ahead and just take this off. Now we need to get above that last hopper there, so I'll just put in a couple of stones in here and give us a little place to walk. There we go. And I'll take the chest over here and hold the shift key down, sneak on that one, and click on the top, and that puts that chest right on top. It doesn't matter where the latch is. That doesn't matter. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now we have this kind of a setup here. We have these 3 hoppers, and they're all facing to the side. That's a little block right there. They're all facing to the side. And we have one chest on top. Now we need to put a line of chests just off to the side of that. So here's that line right there. So right here, just click on here, put a chest here, put a chest here, put a chest there. And you can make this line of chests as long as you want. You just keep on carrying on down, placing down chests. Now I want this chest right below this one, so let's just get rid of that chest. And we'll put in a second row of chests on top of this row of chests. And you can do that if you, again, hold the shift key down and then click on the top. You can then place in chests right along the top like that. So you can stack your chests very easily. You also can make these double chests. Just hold the shift key down, click on the side of the chest, and you can make them double chests as well. So pretty easy to set those up. Now all we have left to do is to put the hoppers onto these chests to attach to our line of hoppers up here. So I'll grab the hopper right there, hold the shift key down, then just click on the back of those chests. There we are. We don't need those any longer. Get rid of those. And there's the basic setup. As I said, you can expand this as far as you want. You can make it as tall as you want. This just has to be at the top level. Now all you do is then just feed into the top chest up here. Just put some stuff up in here. There we go. And that's going to begin feeding right down into this hopper. This is going to be feeding to the right into this hopper. At this point, it's going to look for a hopper underneath first before going off to the side. So it's going to first go into this hopper. Again, it looks for the hopper first. It sees one down here. It goes into this hopper. Doesn't see any more hoppers underneath, so it then feeds into this chest. Once this chest fills up, the hopper will fill up and can take nothing more, so then this hopper will begin feeding into this chest. Once that fills up and this hopper fills up, it's then going to move down the chain to the next hopper right down there and repeat the same process. And then you can just make this as long as you want, just adding on hoppers to the string and adding on chests. And again, you can make it as tall as you want, as long as your top layer looks like that. Okay, let's see how this looks. This should be dropping all that cobblestone down into our bottom chest down there, and there it is. Okay, so there are 3 ways to expand upon this concept of using hoppers to feed from chests into a storage container. Up here we're doing into furnaces, over here we're doing into this composter, and over here we're just doing it into additional chests, giving us a very easy to use storage system. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and subscribe as well. And check out my channel for more Minecraft videos. Okay, and I'll see you next time.